It's the beginnings of a junk journal. I'm so excited. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim. We are working in the Chapters of September kit. If you haven't seen the unboxing for that, I'll go ahead and put that up in the corner when it goes live, and also put it in the description box. I did an unboxing of the 4 things I get every single month as a creative team member. I get the creative kit, the stationery kit, the main planner kit with a traveler size notebook, and then I also get the planner sticker kit. So those are the things I get, but today you're in for a treat. We have gotten a little bit of a shakeup with the creative kit, and I am so excited about it. The creative kit has so many different elements that are so fun to use in your planners. But this month, they have supplied us with a pre-made junk journal. And what do I mean by that? It is a combination of different textured and thicknesses of paper already bound in a book that is ready for us to add our own ephemera. I also was thinking about making this a junk journal for the entire rest of the year, because we have in the creative kit, we get the tabs. And so I was thinking, how many do we have? July, August, September, October, November, December. Works out, doesn't it? So this is 1. Let's see how many we have. 2. Get out of town. There's just 6. Totally perfect for that. To start off with, I know a lot of people are going to have little questions about this vellum. Obviously, you can leave it as is and make something underneath kind of the focal point. I'm actually going to do something different. I'm actually going to take this vellum out of the planner. I'm going to print on top of it and then put it back in. I have done this with wire O binding things for quite some time. You just take a little bit of time with your delicate scissors, and you go in between each one of these rings all the way down, and it makes the vellum able to be taken out without being ripped out. Totally excited that this project is going to be something that will last me for the remainder of 2025. What a great value, by the way. At the time of this recording, the creative kit did have subscriptions up for it. So there you go. Let's see how well I did. So now I'm just gonna take it out of. So I've printed out my bounding box here. This is what I know is going to be the size that the picture is going to be on. I use Tombow removable adhesive, and you don't want to put it on the object. You want to put it on this. You want to put it on the paper, and it always comes off. I've never had a problem with it ripping, even for specialty paper. Now, I will say that vellum is kind of a tricky thing to print on. I have a laser printer, so it works really well on vellum. So here is my finished product. I did a laser printer and I also wanted to print in black and white. I think it would have looked fine with the color, because it really does match the color palette, but I thought black and white would look better. And I did tone down the opacity of the picture, which means that I wanted to make it kind of see-through. So that's an easy way to add a little decoration and personalization to your vellum. And now you can put it back in where it came from, or you can put it in a different spot. So we can just go ahead and put it right back where it came from. And I slit these things all the time, and this is a great way for you to add anything to any of the pages. You just use the same technique, and you'll be a pro in no time. So now I have my own little overlay that's personalized, and now I can add whatever I want underneath, or just leave it as is, because I think it looks really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that same technique of printing onto my labels, and I'll add them to here. So again, here is what I've got. All I do is take my removable adhesive and put it down right over where the words are. I made this template so I could use it for both the large labels and the small labels. So now you can just put them in here. I will have to do 2 runs of this, but they should turn out just about right. So here are all of my labels It's never going to be absolutely perfect, but it works really great for me. I just didn't want to spend the time making it perfect. So one side looks great, the other side looks okay. Moving on. Right, I have all of my tabs on, and I did put them on the last page of each section, so it's super easy to get to what I want. So if I wanted August, I would just grab it and then pull it forward, and then it would be right there. Now let's go ahead and let's work on July a little bit. Since we're in that month, we might as well have fun decorating. I think that between here and here, there's too much contrast. So let's try adding some of this washi tape here. I think that would be really fun. This would be great to make as a book journal. You could put like a reading log in here. The other option I thought about doing is ripping, but that's just another option. I enjoy this. So there's a coffee picture. We could put like a miniature coffee picture over here. I love my little vellum. Sometimes there's like little leftover removable adhesive chunks. You just rub them off and they come off real easy. So again, I'm not going to do anything under here because I think it looks cool. But on the back side, there's plenty of room. There's an index, daily journal, little adventure, guilty pleasures, little moments. So I thought this picture kind of matched the collection and the current mood. So it's a picture of my workspace. I'm just gonna put that right there. I certainly think it would look great if we had a little currently reading. So we had something that would make us be in here quite a bit. So if you're reading a good book, you want to make sure you document that. You know what? We're going to use our rub-ons. I think that would look a little bit better than two of the solid die cuts. If you use different kinds of textures of paper and vellum or rub-ons during one entire project, it looks like it's has more texture. Oh, that's fun. And then we can have something hidden underneath. All right, let's go ahead and focus on the currently reading. I still think I might add a little books or something, or maybe a cup of tea. Looks like it needs something. And then we have for the creative kit, we've got these important stickers. Important, currently reading, perfect. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight here to kind of make sure that we know that down below is where we're going to put our list. So this is a great spot for me to list. It'd be a great place for me to put pictures of what I'm reading and like logging what I'm reading. Let's do some more washi tape.
Walls are got.
So we have been watching a series by their names are Ryan and Haley, and they're doing a trek across the country, 50 states and 50 days. And he owns a candy company called Joyride, and our family has just really been enjoying it. He's doing a fundraiser for St. Jude's, and he's already raised almost $2 million. It's crazy. But anyway, I bought them some of this Ryan's candy at the store today, and I thought, I don't think this is gonna stick, is it? Oh, it is gonna stick. So I thought I'd treat them today before we watch, but of course they found it in the pantry. Anyway, so I went ahead and I opened the package and got some packaging because this is a junk journal after all. So if you don't want it to show on this side, I can just kind of make it as a hidden something over here under there. And like put like a die cut here to make it look a little more continuous and seamless as you're scrolling through your journal. I love these sticky back die cuts. They are so handy. Life right now. Life right now is uncommonly good. That's cute. Then you could just fill in with some other things. Haley's a big, huge book reader. She actually has her own book talk, and she has over 1 million followers. So, and I'm sure she's read 700 of these books. So we can document that. Getting lots of people donating because she's such a good reader and she's such a faithful reader. Anyway, so I'm gonna add one more little nugget in here. Let's do this sticker right here. Oh, that looks so cute. I love it. So I was thinking here in the currently reading, I did use my Canon Ivy and I did print out these two pictures of my current reads. Let's go ahead and add them. The cool thing about the Ivy is that it prints out right away. And I did a little bit of a, I don't know, a little filter on them so they would kind of match the kit. So that's really easy to do in the Canon. If you do print off your pictures at, like, say, Walgreens, that's fine too. I've done that lots of times. Okay, hold on, changing my mind. I really want this. I've been trying to stick it down, but then I realized I have this. I really want to use this rub-on on this page. I think it would look super cute on the bottom of the page, and I have the other books stacked with it. Let's see if I can do that. I want to overlap. I've never put a rub-on a picture. I don't know if that works. Do we even try? Let's give it a try. What do we got to lose? If it doesn't work, we'll just put a sticker on top of it, right? Yeah. Oh my God, it's so cute. I just got to get the words down. Okay. That is super cute. Oh, I love it. If anybody has watched the series on Hallmark Channel, it's the When Calls the Heart. Janet Oak did a Canadian West Saga about that, and that's what it was inspired by. So we're writing that down. I got it at a dollar sale at the library in Charleston, South Carolina. No, yes, that's where I got it. And it was like on the dollar table, and I was like, well, this is the best read ever. And so by the time I got home, I finished 2, and then I've gotten stuck because you know how life is. And my nonfiction, I like to kind of mix it up a little bit, is this one. It's about the crossing of the Delaware, and since it's July, I wanted to pick something that was themed. So it's I haven't gotten very far in it, but it is fun. So there we go. And then we have our books. I just feel like this little spot needs something. Am I overdoing it? You know what? Let's put this steeped in goodness. That'll look cute. Let's put it right there. And then maybe a sticker in between. I'm really having a good time with this junk journal, guys. Love this. And then I started sticking this here because of my trip to Florida, and I want to add, where are they? These things, these are the quotes, and I loved how dark this picture was, and so I wanted something that had that photograph feel that goes along with it. Could do that one. This one really doesn't vibe, but this one goes. That one looks cute, and I even kind of matches. Okay.
He's my best.
Now, let's say I have something that I want to put in here. I just got some happy mail from Taylor from Tailored Plants, and she stamped on this, and I thought it would look cute in here, but I don't know if I really want the top. Well, maybe that would look cute. I'm going to go ahead and add that. Let's find a home for it. So layering is important for me, like what looks best where. Like this would be too dangly. but that would look cute like that right there. I don't know. Why not? Let's do it. I know a lot of you want to add your own pages to the junk journal, and I found a way to do it. I use the planner punch board by We Are Memory Keepers, and I just go ahead and you can put this one anywhere. This one it's got a circle, but the spacing is perfect. It's the one that is bronze colored. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy punched. I'm gonna start on this end. That's what I'm gonna do. I have to be a little bit methodical about it. Okay, and then you just line up the last hole here with this hole, and then you punch again. So there's like a little place where you're going to line it up at. And so I'll do it one last time. There we go. So then now I have my cute little thing that Tailored Plan sent me, and I can add it to my junk journal. And just like that. I just want to make sure it's in the right spot. And then you just push in between the wire O's and it goes in super easy. There you go. Oh my goodness, guys. It's the beginnings of a junk journal. I'm so excited. This looks great. I'm so happy. Thanks so much for joining me today. I had a blast. If you can't tell, I'll be spending lots of time here in my junk journal. So many things to do, enjoy, reflect on, memory keep for many months to come. Thanks you guys so much for having fun with me. I will see you next time. If you are interested in more behind the scenes, you can go ahead and check out my Patreon page. I am having a ball over there with some of my absolute creative besties on the planet, and we have such a good time. So I hope you join. The link is in the profile. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.